Hi everyone, it's PattyAnne here, and today I'm going to show you how to do something like we had done yesterday with the heart that we sliced out of a card. I'm going to show you how to do the same thing in a box if you want to make a Valentine's box for someone. So the first thing we need to do is find the box, and I've seen someone else make this box on YouTube, and I got the idea of putting this heart in the top instead of just cardstock. So I'm going to go to images down here in the lower left hand corner, and in images I'm going to go up in the upper left hand corner. I'm going to go to cartridges, and I've already typed it in, but I'm going to type in where it says search by cartridge name. I'm just going to type in box. Okay, now I know the box that I want comes from the Box It Up, which is the second one down, cartridge. So I'm going to click on that. Then I need to scroll down till I find the box that has the heart in the top. There it is. And now I'm going to insert it. So everything comes in grouped together. I need to come down here to the lower left, and if it doesn't show ungroup there, you need to click on this little action button down here. This is an action you want to do. See the action button? Then I'm going to come up here to ungroup. And now everything's been ungrouped, but if I just try to grab it now, I'm going to be concerned because it doesn't seem to be. So I just click off on my iPad and then click back on it. I can pull things apart. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to fill this heart in the center of this. I want it to be solid so that I can cut it out the way I want to cut it out. So the first thing I want to do is, if you look down here, when I click on the actions button again, notice on the very right hand side, on the second row in, it says hide contour, but that's not available to us right now. And the reason why is because we need to detach the score lines that are on here. So notice in that same row, go to the left, you'll see the word detach is available. So we're going to hit detach. Okay. And now, if we come up here and click on the image, hide contour is now available. So I'm going to click on the hide contour button. And what I want to hide is the heart being cut out. So I'll click on that. And notice over here on the actual box top, it's gone. So I can just click anywhere on the screen or on the canvas. And now I'm ready. I'm going to move this over. Oh, and I can take these score lines right here, and I can hide those. So if I click on them and highlight them, and I come down at the very bottom, there's a button that says layers. If I click on the layers button, there it is right here, out jumps the layer panel, and I can click on this. Actually, I want to click on the score line up here. So watch when I unhighlight it, and I highlight it. So it's the score line. Then I come to the bottom of that little layers panel. There's the eyeball. Click on the eyeball that hides it. Okay, so now we're ready to get, another shape. We want the heart shape again. Come down here, click on shape, and then go over until you find the heart. Now I'm going to make the heart a little bit larger, so I just drag with these arrows. I'm going to size it up here, see how I like it. I'm pretty happy with that size. Bring it back over here. Now on the very lower left-hand corner, it says image. I'm going to click on image. So let me do that again so you can see down here. Click on image. And this time I don't want to box it up, so I'm going to X that out. But I want to find Paisley because I don't remember the number of that image. And I'm going to hit my Enter key. Then I'm going to scroll down until I find that Paisley that's in the circle. And there it is. I love that still. So I click on it to highlight it. Then down in the lower right-hand corner, it says Insert. Okay, there it's been inserted. I can stretch it to make it larger. And again, I like this little flower on the lower right-hand corner. And so I'm going to keep that. And now I'm going to put my finger down on the screen and scroll up to get a box that goes around both of them. And come down to the bottom. Now you'll notice that Slice is not available down here. I have shapes and all this other stuff on the lower, very lowest level. But on the very lowest level, I need to hit the word Actions. And now Slice popped up in the second row. Slice. So let's see. This is the one we don't want. This is the one we do want. And of course, we don't want this. So I'm going to bring this over here. Kind of eyeball center it the way I like it, because if I use the center buttons, it doesn't center it the way I like it. And actually, maybe I'll move it up just a tad so I can maybe put something down below. I don't know. But anyway, now I'm going to click off and then draw a box, including both. Once again, Slice is available. Take this off. Exit out. And there it is. There's my box top. So I can highlight this again, and I'd really like to change it to a different color. So to do that, I have to come down to the very bottom row of tools, and there's one that says Layers. When I click on this one that says Layers, it makes that layer panel go in or out. And this is the one that's highlighted. I click the arrow, and then I can change its color. I like the pink. And this layer box will stay out. I can click the layer button down at the bottom of the tool and hide it. And I really kind of hate that color too. So I'm going to get the layers panel. And of course it's just going to, cut at any color that I have on my mat. Okay, there we go. Oh well, anyway, like I say, it's going to cut any color I have on my mat. The layer is still out there. To get rid of it, hit the layers tool at the bottom. And my box is ready to be made. Now there is one more thing that you might want to do, and that is to see what size this box is going to be. And you want to put your score lines back on. But the box, if you want to see what size it's going to be, you need to come down to Shapes, get a box, bring it up, bring the box up here, and then drag it like that. And you'll kind of get an idea of what size it's going to be if you go to Edit, down at the lower level of Tools, Edit. On the very left-hand side, it says the width is 5.3 and the height is 5.3. So you're going to have a 5x5 box, which is a pretty good sized box. I'm happy with that. And so the only other thing that we have, I can delete that box out. I don't need it. The only thing I need to do is go back to this Layers panel, find the eyeball that I crossed out. Okay, if you look over here, Layers panel, start going down, look for that eyeball, right there it is. And if I come down, down, down to the left of the trash can, there's the eyeball. If I click on it, it'll come back on. And then I can move, I need to move them to the front. So I'm going to go to Arrange, move to the front, and then I'm going to, I am going to move those up there And it's easy to tell where they go because of those cut lines. The last thing I need to do with those score lines is to go like this, draw a little box, because remember, we want those to be attached. So we go to Actions. So we're going to do something in Action, and we're going to attach. Okay, so if we go to Make It, a larger mat is required. Would you like to use your 12 by 24? Sure. And I always like to test this to make sure that my score lines are where they're supposed to be, and I can see that they are. Let's see if we can go back to the canvas for a second. What size is this piece? Let me move this another way. Let's see why it had to be a 12 by 24. If I come down here to edit, because that's 11.6 wide. So I actually could have resized that if I wanted to, if I had known that. But I would have had to have had everything still grouped and resized everything at the exact same time. So I can do that right quick, watch. I'm gonna bring all this stuff over here. And so I'm just going to make them all small and select everything. And I'm just going to make it all a little smaller. And then I'm going to go to Make It. And this time, replace that. It should fit on a 12 by 12 mat. And it does. Okay, that's it. I hope this helps. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, you guys. Bye. Okay, I wanted to take a minute to show you how cute the little box turned out. It's got little cutout hearts on the sides, and then the little cutout that we had done on the top. I added this with some pop-up dots. The text is Chloe and it's handwriting. The little bow here I made with this handy bow maker tool that my son sells, if you're interested. I'm going to take the bow off. It's not totally glued because I decided to glue the two parts together. So I have to be very careful. And then inside I just put some of this stuff. I have a lot more that I can put in here. And then a little present in there of some sort. And this stuff right here, it just came from the Dollar Tree. This stuff comes in a bag. And I have a whole slew of it, and obviously I'd need to put some more in this to make it look a little bit juicier. So this is the box. I think it's really, really cute. Again, this was made with everything from Cricut Access, other than the bow, of course. And I think it turned out really, really cute. So thanks a lot for joining me. If you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thanks. Bye.